Hi, I'm Joey with RWB Realty Group, and in this video, we're going to talk about the common myth about homes that stay on the market for too long. So, the belief that the longer a property is on the market, the more likely there's something wrong with it. It's a common misconception in real estate. So, I want to dive deeper into this myth and unravel some of the dimensions about why people think this. Reasons for extended time on the market is properties can linger on the market for various reasons, many of which don't relate to the condition or appeal of the property itself. One of the most common reasons that homes can linger on the market is overpricing. An overpriced home can deter potential home buyers from making offers, even if the property itself is in great condition. Another reason is poor marketing. Sometimes a home isn't getting the visibility that it deserves, and if it isn't effectively marketed online with quality photos and in the appropriate channels, it may be overlooked by potential buyers. Another reason is market conditions. In a buyer's market where the inventory of homes exceeds the demand, properties will generally take a longer time to sell. And lastly, seasonal factors. Homes listed during the holidays or in winter months in areas with very cold climates are probably going to see a longer listing time simply because fewer buyers are looking. If you put your home on the market in November, it may sit on the market until the spring. And now it's got that stigma attached and it becomes a stale property. So properties that have been on the market for an extended period of time can be simply labeled stale. And this can lead to a vicious cycle. So the longer that a home remains unsold, the more hesitant buyers become, wondering if there's some kind of issue with the property. This hesitation can, in turn, prolong the time that the house is on the market. Leaving it on the market even longer so that when the next potential buyer comes, now it's been out there even longer. They're like, I wonder what's wrong with this property. But one thing I want to mention is that potential benefits. If you are a savvy buyer, you could use this extended listing to your advantage. A homeowner that's had their property on the market for a prolonged period of time might be more willing to negotiate the price or other sales terms like closing costs. It's an opportunity for buyers to get a better deal, especially if they recognize that the prolonged listing isn't due to a defect of the property. Now, if you're on the seller side, let's talk about some strategies that you could use to make your property sell faster. The first thing may seem like a no-brainer, but you're going to have to consider a price reduction. If your property has been sitting on the market for 3 months with no bites whatsoever, then you're priced above the market and you need to come down to the market price. Another thing would be home staging. If your home isn't staged properly, and when I'm talking about home staging, I'm not talking about filling an empty home with furniture. While that is a good idea, I am talking about the staging of a home, decluttering it. Sometimes a coat of paint will do the trick. Now, I know you're saying to yourself, I don't want to paint to sell the home. But if you've got like a bright orange wall that you painted when you were in your HGTV stage, well, it may be best to paint that back to beige or some sort of neutral color. Another thing you need to look at are enhanced marketing strategies. You need to make sure that your realtor is putting your listing not just on the MLS, but also on Facebook, Google Ads, TikTok, all of the social media platforms, that way to get your listing out there and to get it sold. But in a nutshell, while time on the market can be an indicator of various issues or challenges, it is essential not to jump to conclusions. Both buyers and sellers should understand that there's factors contributing to the extended listing time and act accordingly. A prolonged time on market doesn't necessarily equate to a problematic property is just one of many variables to consider in this complex world of real estate that we're dealing with. Now, for a shameless plug, instead of dealing with this complex world of real estate on your own, give us a call at RWB Real Estate. We'd be happy to help you. We'll walk you step by step through the process and make it as easy as possible for you. We'll put our contact information in the description below. Give us a call anytime. Thank you.